Step Into Your Life with Julianne Williams and these two crazy chefs. But they will entertain you and show you about some really fun Thanksgiving extras. So Chef Stephen C. Baity, Food Network champ, Chef Darin Leonardson, Transform Culinary Solutions, and they are going to show us some really, really fun stuff. Not only, it's already cooked, but you're learning how to plate it and make it look beautiful.
So, when Chef and I were planning this menu, I was like, I got some extra things that I wanted to make. So we're thinking, this is Thanksgiving extra, right?
Yep.
So these are some extra things you can do that I think are a little bit special and nice. So this is actually called a Potato Gratin. So how it's made, the uniqueness of it is it has yams or sweet potatoes mixed with the russet potatoes. Yes. So you layer it so that there's different layers. And when you make a gratin, like what kind of broth or cream do you do when you would make that?
So I probably gravitate more towards a custard.
Okay.
And I put a little egg yolk with heavy cream and my herbs and my cheese and everything like that. Almost like a dauphinaise, like a French, like almost like a French style, because I'm just extra. Yeah. Usually I say you're being extra, but now this is me being extra when it comes to mine. So you shouldn't ask me that question.
I'm a little scared now because as a chef, I'm like, did it set correctly?
Okay.
Did maybe I should have done his method with the egg yolk and that cream, because the way that I was taught to make this was start with a heavy cream, a little bit of chicken stock, garlic, fresh herbs, simmer that down, then layer it, and then use some Parmesan cheese in between each layer, and then low heat, 275.
Oh wow!
About 4 hours, and what happens is all that extra moisture will evaporate out and bubbly and cook the potato and then set that way. So it's like a different way of doing it. But the egg yolk, I think the egg could help thicken it and solidify it a little bit more. But anyways, that's what this is. And so I asked Chef, I'm like, here's some plates. How would you serve this family style? How would you cut it? So I'm giving you my
Well, and I also noticed it's like you call it gratin, so it's not potato au gratin, right?
Well, it could be both. I've heard of au gratin, and I've heard of gratin too. Here's some spatulas too.
Yes.
So it's cooked. Is it cooked?
It is cooked. It's actually beautiful. I like it. So I'm sliding this over a little bit, and then I'm just getting right in here. And I like this nice corner right here.
Nice.
And I love the layers on this. So we're just gonna go right here on the plate.
I'm like, I love just like how you always talk about being intentional, and you're like just so soft with doing it.
Oh yeah, so I have 4 kids, right?
Yeah.
And 3 of them are girls. So you can't treat everybody the same. I beat up my son a little bit. We roughhouse, but you can't do that with the girls. So you got to treat this gratin like the girls. All right. So literally, what we did right there was phenomenal, and I love the mystique of this fresh oregano, and I just love going north to south, corner to corner. That goes one separate way. And that right there is just beautiful.
It is. That's gorgeous.
I wasn't going to do that, and I just want to show that so you can see it up there.
Oh, but one more time. Stay there, Darin, because I'm coming over the shoulder, and you have some fresh Parmesan.
Wow. That was his version of something. Wow, that's nice.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Okay. I'm liking that. Okay, so you can almost plate it like that, and that's really nice. I'll put this on our family table. Okay, so then the next thing, thank you for that.
Which later you get to join us as we have our meal and talk a little bit about how to pull this all off.
And have some wine finally.
And maybe a little bit of wine too.
So why I did that too is I don't really love yams and sweet potatoes. And so this is a way to kind of be a little bit different, they're delicious. Like I think you'll really enjoy them. Okay, so this was cooked in the Brava.
Yes.
There's actually a recipe for pumpkin pie. You can make pumpkin pie in the Brava. But the extra on this was one time, one of my chefs when I was an apprentice, his name is Orion Ballier, and I know he'll appreciate this. He actually is the executive chef for SpaceX right now.
Wow.
Under Elon Musk, and it's kind of frustrating. I don't get to see the things that he does because it has to be very private. But he was always extra in the things that he did. So one time he made a pumpkin pie, but he made a brownie bottom and then baked the pie on the top. And I was like, well, is that going to be even good? Like chocolate and pumpkin, right?
Yeah.
Together is kind of weird, right? And then I tasted it and I was like, oh wow, this is very interesting. So believe it or not, I made the classic pumpkin pie off the can recipe, and then I don't know if you've had like Girdelli brownie mix or any of that. I just made that and I put the brownie on the bottom and I put the pie right on top. I did not bake them separately, I baked them together.
Okay.
I did not bake the brownie first and then do the pie. I just layered it because the brownie's so thick that you're able to put that pie right on the top.
Wow.
So then I told Chef about this because he's never had this, right? So he's gonna.
Yeah, he's like, but I'm gonna see what that's like.
As soon as you said, I'm with it. Keep going.
You're with it? Okay. Now, okay, so anyways, it's baked in the brava. I followed that. It's set. But before we do it, I think there's a couple things that I want to make, but then I want to see his plating technique on how he would do this. So we're going to make some whipped cream here together. So let's get
bowl. I got your bowl. I'll put it in the freezer.
Beautiful. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Why did you put it in the freezer, Chef?
So, really simple little chef tip there is that if you want to get strong peaks, your cream is naturally going to begin to warm up because of agitation, right? And then that makes it too soft. We want nice stiff peaks that's going to like have great pull to it. And just by chilling your bowl, stick it in the freezer literally for 2 minutes, is really going to do something to that cream.
Okay, interesting. I like that. Okay, so Julianne, let's put some cream in there. Notice how we asked you to measure.
Yes. And look, I didn't even ask this time. Tell me about that.
Now, sometimes I like to put like vanilla beans in there or vanilla extract, but I figure we have all this citrus. Sometimes I like to give it a little, like whipped cream, a little bit of lift. You do go lemon or orange with
Man,
pumpkin chocolate.
you can't go wrong with either one. I think we could go orange. I think
Orange because of that combination.
pumpkin pie?
Okay, yeah, let's do orange. And then Julianne,
I get to try
have
this.
you used this
No,
before? So it's a
no.
microplane zester. It's very sharp.
Okay.
So you go away. You can go away from you and back and forth like that.
And do
you're
I
just
do it
get-
facing down?
Yeah, and you want to. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You're perfect. Just get a little bit of zest. There you go.
I'm like, I'm scared.
Yeah. No, you're good. And then you can actually
Smell
just
it.
smash it up against the, like, and you want to do it this way so that it goes down. There you go. See that? Do
Oh,
a
there
little
you
bit
go.
more.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, look, I'm getting a lesson.
That's good right there. It
Okay.
smells
Then I go like this.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
And then
Yay.
I've got some raw sugar. We'll put that in too because we're making whipped cream.
Yeah.
And then, Julianne, I think we want you to. We're just gonna kind of like sit
Okay.
right here and just see what's going on.
Okay, I think I've made whipped cream before, but never with orange zest. And am I going too fast?
I would say too fast is when it splashes everywhere.
Okay,
right?
yes, I was like.
You should be lucky because I was gonna actually have you hand whisk this, and Chef was like, "That's gonna take forever."
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad somebody's got my back.
Finally.
I know, it's taking a little bit, right?
No, let's turn that off.
That's something good.
Love
You
it.
would bump it up. Now, because it was cold, it's gonna help it whip a little bit more, right?
Fast.
What about if you, like, would you ever put the cream in the freezer? No, just more about the bowl.
Yep. Love the bowl.
It already looks different than what I normally do because I don't
Now, I've heard soft peak, medium peak, stiff peak. Like, what do you try to do, Steph, with like a dessert whipped cream?
So I say she like a pillow that I want to go to sleep on.
I like that.
Yeah.
You got all these terms.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I try to make it relevant, you know. So it's starting to come together. It's not there yet, but
I love that you like to sleep on. I really love that. Like, I'm like visualizing.
I know, that makes you like.
absolutely.
Now, you know, this today we're doing this, but it sounds better.
You're almost there. You're at like a soft peak right now.
Yeah, you're getting there. Look at you. I see you getting into it now.
I'm like, wait, I got some on the edges.
You're almost there.
Almost there.
Now you can go too much too, right?
You're gonna make butter then. You're gonna make butter. You're
Oh,
gonna make,
really?
Yeah, that's how butter is made.
Oh.
Turning butter.
I guess so, huh?
Yep.
I'm getting sleepy looking at that right now, so I think it's pretty much ready.
Yeah, I think it's ready.
I think you're ready.
All
Okay,
right.
nice.
Oh, yeah. We're good to
So
go.
there you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, now give
All
it
right.
a taste, Julianne. Just dip your finger in there, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I got permission.
Your permission.
Right, that's nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, chef. You tried the brownie pumpkin
Yes.
thing. Now, what would you do to like plate this?
Yep,
I'm gonna give you this. Let's say there's like maybe a few people eating this. You need a knife?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
nice. Okay.
I'm good. So,
Oh, I have mint and peppermint from the garden
Oh,
too.
and by the way, that really came out of that. I don't think I've ever had any of my stuff come out of a pan like that.
look at that.
That's
look
the
at the layer.
Non-stick. That thing is non-stick.
Yeah, that is-
I didn't put anything in it. It just comes out.
But
that
it's like
easy.
real nonstick.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let's make this cut again, and then
Oh, look at the color.
yeah. So we call these chef snacks. We set those ones aside.
Or you could try it right now, Julianne.
I know. I'm like so. I'm
Just
an
the-
honorary chef today.
The taste of pumpkin and chocolate together.
Yeah, that's money to
Right.
make.
And the textures. Oh,
Right?
it's the flavor and the textures.
Gotcha. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna get a spoon.
It almost looks like what is it, the blonde brownie? Is that
Oh, yeah.
you've seen that before, chef?
Yes. Oh, this is phenomenal. It smells so good. So what we're gonna do is I like a little glue. All right. So we've got our triangles cut. So we're gonna go one here. We're gonna stand the other one up.
Nice.
All right. So then we're gonna go more whipped cream. Boom. Then you had some caramel, right?
I had some caramel. We'll see. And yep, you do what you think.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Right there. Guess what? We're not gonna be shy. Powdered sugar. Go on the table. Who cares? I ain't gotta clean this up later. All right. We got some mint.
Ooh. Wow. That is so good.
That's it.
I have to show the camera that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so good. Wow. Thank you, chef.
See, it's like you explained on one of the garnishing things that we did together.
Yeah.
Is really getting that 3D
Yeah.
lift and not everything
Yeah.
just laying
Yeah.
flat on the plate. And but I never think about it. And then when you guys do it, it's like, oh.
No.
So, I know that
It
is.
makes a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
delicious.
Right?
No.
So good.
Wow. So thank you.
Oh, I had an epiphany. You know what we should rename this? Single no more. You will not be single anymore. If you make somebody this something, you'll be married by Tuesday if you
Okay.
make this with somebody. I'm telling you.
Didn't know you were gonna get dating tips also.
Wow.
Yeah, that's single no more cake right there.
Wow.
Okay, well there you go. So for your Thanksgiving extras, you can make some yam and roast potato gratin with no egg this time,
Yep.
which I cannot wait to taste. And then this pumpkin brownie thing that now is
Is
called
named.
the single no more cake. So I hope you had fun watching us cook and put this together for you, put the beautiful plates, because obviously the experts just show us a different way of doing it. So thank you, gentlemen. Okay, so let's do, how did you step into your life?
Well, I would say how I stepped into my life here was that this guy brings the next level. Like, honestly, I battled him, I lost to him. When he does things, he's very intentional, he's articulate, his level is like, I'm here and he's here. And so I was nervous about bringing these extra things, but I was excited to share the pumpkin chocolate thing, to see what his reaction would be. And so he's not seen it, this is his first time on camera.
That's right.
So I think what I would say is that if you're fearful of something that you don't want, you're shy about, you don't want to present it because you're worried about how someone's going to think of you, go and do it. Because you never know. You might end up with some amazing thing like this that you're never going to not be single ever again.
Exactly.
So that's what I would say that I stepped into my life today. So thank you so much.
Yeah, just take it on the challenge. So, well, again, thank you to Chef Steve and Chef Darin. And we are done with this episode. We have another one coming to you, and I hope you stay tuned and watch what we have coming next. Happy Thanksgiving, and thank you to our chefs. Let's journey together.
Thanks, everybody.